Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vu Vlogs. I'm with my girlfriend and we're gonna fly to Orlando, Florida. We're at LAX right now. I usually never start recording when I'm at LAX. I usually start recording when I'm at the destination, but I figure why not? LAX is it's a very famous, recognizable place. Everybody hates on it, but it's still a famous location. The songs, they're like, I walked on the plane at LAX. They don't say I walked out the plane of Dallas, Fort Worth, or Seattle, Tacoma. They say LAX. Everyone knows what LAX is. It's kind of a hassle though, going through security and just different shuttles and all that stuff. It takes too long. It's not a small airport. It's a big airport. It's not the worst airport I've been at. I've been at worse airports than this. There was this one airport, this tiny airport in Vietnam. They didn't have air conditioner, and our flight was like 2 hours late, and that was bad. LAX is bad too, but at least it's famous. No one knows about that small town Vietnamese airport, So we just made it to St. Augustine, Florida. We're gonna eat something really quick. It's this place called Sunday. It looks like they have really good Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict, my favorite. And then we're gonna walk around the historic downtown, go to the castle place, the fort place.
I think it's very cold here. Very cold. Or maybe I'm just not prepared. But I think this cafe is really cute, even though we haven't been inside. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm wearing a wire. Look at this bird. We don't have these types of birds in California. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Here we are. There's the famous statue of Father Francisco Lopez de Mendoza Grajales. And you can see the cross in the background. When you look at it from a certain angle, it's very cool. Like this, it's very cool. So we're here at the Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine. Walking around, it kind of feels like I'm in England again. Oh yeah, it's kind of stinky. We're by these ancient toilets, or these toilets from the 1700s.
No, it's because we're by the restrooms.
Oh yeah.
The restrooms are right there.
Oh yeah, not the ancient restrooms, the real restrooms. But yeah, it feels like it's actually kind of surreal seeing a place like this in the U.S. because it actually feels like somewhere in England, like Windsor Castle or Dover Castle, with this castle-like design where it's all gray and they have all these cannons and drawbridges. It's very interesting, and it's the oldest fort in America too, dating back to the 1500s. Look at all that. I just crawled under this tiny hole into this tiny room. Peekaboo. So we're in the treasury room. Where's the treasure?
Where's the ground?
Here we are at the top of the Castillo de San Marcos. They have the cannons here where they shoot probably British people or something. Now walking through St. Augustine, it feels very European, but walking through this street in particular, it's called St. George Street. It feels like I'm in St. George Row. I feel like I'm in Pike Place in Seattle. This interior design with all the shops on the side. It's very much like Pike Place. We're just walking around Flagler College, which is in downtown St. Augustine, and I visited a few universities across the US. It's probably the prettiest one that I've been to. I've been to Harvard, I've been to Brown, I've been to Georgetown, but this is probably the prettiest one. Like, this is a lot better than Harvard, to be honest, at least aesthetically.
It's so cool. It's like a White Castle. You get it? Like White
Yeah.
Castle.
Yeah,
The
burgers.
There you go.
They got burgers there. Burger King. We're here at the Buc-ee's in Daytona Beach, Florida. Buc-ee's is very interesting. I thought it was only in Texas, but they actually also have it in Florida. We're just driving back from St. Augustine to Orlando and saw Buc-ee's here at Daytona Beach, so we thought we'd stop by. It's very cool. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like a Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salted caramel or cinnamon sweet?
So it's kind of cool. Buc-ee's, they have like their own branded stuff like cashews, and I just got some of the beef jerky, and then we're gonna get some of like the beaver nuggets too.
Yeah. Which one?
Not sure yet. Actually, let's get this one. We're here at the Daytona International Speedway. I don't know if you guys can hear the cars just zooming around. We're not gonna visit inside. We just kind of want to check out the stadium, and there was a little walk of fame over there. I think what surprised me right now is how tall the bleachers are. Like I don't think I've seen bleachers this tall before. I was expecting it to be a lot shorter for some reason. Wobble wobble, wobble wobble. So there's just a ride back in Orlando. We drove back from Daytona Beach, and we just stopped by a boba place called Mogi Tea. I was at a Mogi Tea one time in New York. I remember tasting it pretty good, but I was in New York, and now I'm here in Florida. I actually did have boba in Florida too, in Miami a few years ago, but having Mogi Tea in Orlando. I've never done that combination before, and I got the Hawaii milk tea, which is kind of interesting. We're not in Hawaii, we're in Florida. I never tried it, so let's see how it tastes.
And I got seal milk tea.
It's yummy. It's good. I like it. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they look like mini boba. She has decent milk tea. Look, it looks like mini boba. And then the big boba, look at that. It's aesthetically pleasing. It has a little cat ears. They're beautiful. Oh, I'm trying. Good. Sweet. I'm gonna try the.
Medium cherry. 50%. Oh, ice. I thought it was 50% sweet.
It's not bad.
It's not that sweet. This is weird. Wait, you don't have your mic on.
I guess it's okay. Alright, we're at a heat pot in Orlando. This is the Korean hot pot next to our hotel. Unfortunately, do not have my mic on, so you might hear a lot of background noise. But this is very good. It's right next to our hotel, walking distance. Very good choice because I love hot pot. Do you love hot pot? Alright guys, we just made it to Epcot. I've actually been here for a while. Right now I'm in the Morocco part of Epcot. Epcot has all these different countries, and Morocco is one of them. They did a really good job with this one. It really does look like Morocco. I feel like I've been transported to Morocco.
Les invités pour le dîner.
Now we're here, Italy. After going to several countries, the Imagineers, they really did a good job making you feel like you're in the country itself, because you know, from certain angles it does look like Italy. Like this really looks like it's modeled after a piazza. We went on a few rides. We went to the Ratatouille ride, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. That was so amazing. That was probably my favorite ride ever. I've never been on a ride like that.
What?
Now we're in the Japan country. It does really feel like Japan. There's the pagoda right there. And now we're in the Canadian portion of Epcot. I have my girlfriend recording me. As you can see, there's a lot of you know, Native American history. I think in Canada they call it First Nations people. And you can see that's the building in Banff. There's in Quebec City. I think it's Banff. I don't really remember. But yeah, Canada, eh? I'm not recording with my plugged-in mic, so the quality is probably not as good. Sorry, eh? Oh. Maple syrup, eh? It's kind of small here. Let's pull it out. Okay. I'm too lazy to plug in my mic.
I should go so
Like lettuce, if he's eating lettuce.
This.
Fueling station, you're on. Don't worry about the house. A PDA with remote control can take care of anything you forgot. You'll leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. You've already planned the trip with your virtual travel agent. Hotels, check. Restaurants, check. Guided tour.
Alright, now we're at the China part of Epcot. It has this nice looking, is that called pagoda? And then the gate right here. I would say, no, I won't say it feels like home, because I'm Taiwanese. This is China. So we're pretty much done with Disney World Epcot, and look at this wonderful view of all the different countries. You can see Italy right there, that's United States, that's Japan, that's Morocco, and Morocco is actually my favorite one. And then you can actually see the Epcot ball. Actually, where is it? Oh yeah, right here. Look how pretty it looks. We are at Super Nintendo World at Universal Florida Orlando. Look at that, it's a Super Mario Sunshine reference with the Shine Sprites. We're here at Super Nintendo World here in Orlando, Florida. And you know me, I'm a pretty big Nintendo fan. Right now we're at the queue for Mario Kart World. And we just finished with the Donkey Kong one. Donkey Kong minecart ride, that was so fun. The effects were the track breaks and the world itself. It's very similar to Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's the game where the world's based off of. It's a Wii game. And here at Mario Kart World, the queue is very cool. It's even cooler than the Donkey Kong one. You see all the trophies here from the Mario Kart games. I like how they have the Leaf Cup reference, like over there on the left next to the banana cup. The Leaf Cup reference, I think that's a very cool reference. I like all the Nintendo S stuff, like even outside of Mario, like I saw like some Pikmin there, I saw some Zelda merch. I think Zelda, a Zelda world is gonna come in 2027, and that's gonna be really cool because Zelda, even though it's not as big as Mario, like it's gonna be really cool to have a whole world and ride section dedicated to that series. And hopefully one day Nintendo will acknowledge Rhythm Heaven or Chibi Robo and do a world based on that. A GameCube world, that's gonna be so cool. That's how the bombs are made. Very cool. This doesn't even show up in any of the games. Maybe a Mario and Luigi series. Now we're here at the Isle of Berk, based on How to Train Your Dragon, and this is one of the newest attraction they have at Universal Orlando, and they don't have this at the other Universal locations. It's very cool. It looks exactly like the movies, just like how Nintendo World looks just like the games. The Imagineers, they really did a good job. Yet again, good job. And now we're at the Harry Potter place, Epic Universe. We're getting on this ride. This queue is so cool. Another very cute, cool queue. Like they really make the actual Parisian subway station, and even the whole world looks like Paris. Now, I personally never watched the Harry Potter movie, so I don't really get a lot of these references. But to me, it just looks like Paris, which is really awesome. This really does feel like Paris. Like this is all Parisian architecture. They did a really good job on being immersive. Yes, the toilets are right there. Pretty much about to end the day, and we're at the Yoshi ride. It's a very relaxing ride. You get great views of the park. I love all these references. Ooh. This is like references to Yoshi's New Island for Nintendo 3DS. Like you get great views of all the surrounding areas. So it looks so cool. We're turning through a pipe now.